You'd think that without NCNS that communist Japan would be perfectly fine, but not even this is safe from trouble. Well, the trial has concluded, and the incident has happened. The people must realise they are being subverted from all sides. The unthinkable option has begun. Slightly different from how it used to be, but whatever. At least it's not a 70-day focus. Sure, revolutionary. In the meanwhile though, I'm just going to do a couple more focuses. Mostly for XP. But hey, only 35 days, not the worst thing in the world. And hey, what should I do about this? Mongolia? Does it really matter? Let's figure out. Wait a minute, Menjiang's independent. I can't remember if this is an intentional change or not. It probably is, and I just didn't read it. And let's enact the national conscription law. Okay, escalate. This will never work. I just sent some cavalry there as well. Well, at least I won. Hooray! Anyway, enough of that. Let's finally get to the focus tree. And yep, it's completely unchanged from how it used to be. Of course, I don't own NCNS. That's kind of what's going on here. If you don't know though, if you don't own NCNS, you still get the historical path, the industry tree, and the army tree. This is pretty typical for Paradox. This is what they like to do, you know. They love giving you a free taster. Anyway, let's exchange the exiles. Hopefully Manchuria says yes. I don't think I've ever seen them say no, but you never know, do ya? You never, ever know. Anyway, got more than enough PP. Let's go for the Army Drill Genius. 0.4 XP a day. That's pretty nice. Yes, our stability is now completely in the toilet. 9%. But don't worry, from all my practice games it doesn't go lower than 9. Probably because of base stability. But still, 9 stability, not the greatest, but it doesn't really matter. This is not the problem. Anyway, next up, open up the universities. Useful, we are going to get a 4th research slot. In the past, this would have been a 5th research slot, but Japan got slightly nerfed. Again, this is not the problem, it's just something that happened. But don't worry, you'll figure it out soon enough. Now we're going to approach the young officers. For the longest time, this didn't really work. We wouldn't get enough communist generals, and even then, they would just join Hirohito anyway. But hey, 4th research slot. I don't know. See what I mean? 9%. That's as low as we can go. I guess that event is useful indirectly, you know, more party popularity, more stability when we flip, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Finally, let's cast the die. Completely unchanged, there's no party popularity requirement here, which means if the AI does this, they basically have no communist support. Oh well, let's prepare for Tokyo. Also, let's look at these new generals. Where are they? Okay, Yoshida, Nakamuta, and there should be one more. Sato. Okay. I really wish there was a 3rd option to just ignore it. This is kind of annoying. No, it won't matter. It won't matter. Oh really? You want some artillery? Well, so does everyone. Okay, the die has been cast. Focus for the moment, yes, industry. Anyway, we got 15 extra units, not bad. But anyway, everyone just go to Tokyo. That's pretty much all we have to do. But I guess for these extra units, I'll put them behind just so nothing silly happens. The last thing I wanted them to come from our rear. That would be embarrassing. And how many generals do we have left? Not many, but hey, we have all of the communists. Wow! It did the bare minimum expected of it. Okay, let's promote... Yeah, you. Why not? Hitoshi, and where's Sato? Yes, that would do. Right, get to work, get Tokyo. If we take it quickly, they capitulate. This should be simple, but you never know with Hoi 4. You never know. We've already pushed them out of Yokohama, and Tokyo is under siege. Good. Let's encircle that. That should be easy enough. Come on, come on. Do a tiny bit more research, I suppose, and... there we go. The fascists flee to Manchuria. Most of you should know how this goes. They take a load of our stuff, our ships, but there is a reason I've been zoomed in this whole time. And when we zoom out... why? Why do we still own half of Korea? The whole point is that we lose all of it. The only reason I can think of this happening is that Paradox didn't playtest this, because even playtesting this once would have shown them that this happens. The reason this happened is because Korea got a load of new states in NCNS, but the event wasn't updated to reflect this. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh man. This is just embarrassing. Like, one playtest, one, would have been enough to catch this. But seemingly, they didn't even do that. Oh well, let's get to work, shall we? And yes, I am now going to work on this industry, because you know, I don't have much of one. Right, let's make this template a lot smaller. It will save us so much equipment. There we go. And now let's rebuild this army. As much as we can, anyway. Left, right, left, right, left, right. I want the less consumer goods factor, please. This is funny, we can still restore order, which I guess makes sense, we still own them. But we need 100 PP and 100 command power. Okay. Should I bother with any of these? Could be interesting, could be interesting. Not yet. Let's do the fate of the Imperial family. I would say sorry, Hirohito, but considering what we are, no. Well, there we go. Let's deal with Korea. Maybe later we can release Kim Il-sung as a puppet or something. What to do? Exile them and make Manchuria stronger? Or... yep. Anyway, let's deal with our stability problem with a re-education campaign. And also do worker conditions because why not? More stability, more output. And yes, the civic faction are going to be very, very powerful today. Anyway, Tada is here. Nice. What does the army want this time? They want more men. Only 120,000. I can do that pretty easy. Nice. 5% weekly stability. Good. Okay, let's rebuild that civil service, eh? Civil servants? No. Never. Well, there we go. 71%. I swear re-education campaign used to stop at 50%. But hey, I'm not complaining about 20 extra percent. What? Finish the fight has bypassed. What? Is it because Manchuria is non-aligned? That must be it. But that's silly. They still own our cause. We still need to finish the fight. Oh, come on. So I have to spend 95 days to justify on them. Not the worst, I suppose, but I do miss out on the boosts against them. The 15 attack and 10% defense. You know, that's nice. I would have liked that. But Hoi 4 strikes again. So Red Brigades. What do you think? Do you think some of these guys will get guaranteed before I can invade them? Because if they do, I'll be very annoyed. Okay, not long to go, so let's move into position. Funnily enough, holding on to Korea like this actually takes away one of the downsides of this path. The fact that Manchuria gets half of your fleet, so naval invading them used to be very annoying. But I guess not, since we can just walk in. I'm still just so amazed that this wasn't noticed. But since we can naval invade, I guess we should. Why not? Everyone likes a good old naval invasion, eh? And considering all the troubles the AI has had with the naval rework, I think we might be okay. Wait, Yamamoto is still here? I thought he would have fled. Annoyingly, Puyi has bolster nationalism, so he will be slightly stronger. But oh well, I have planes. Where's my planes? Anyway, focus, communist volunteers. Probably should have done that a little bit sooner. Wait, he took most of my planes as well. Well, justification is ready. No guarantees. Let's go. How many units does this guy have? No more than 76. I gotta be honest, I think it's slightly less than that. Oh good, 2 units encircled there. Let's go for more. There we go, a few more units encircled via Pyongyang. Just a good old forced attack or two will probably do the trick. Honestly, I think the big problem right now is just the fact that it's winter. Bit of a mistake fighting in this terrain at this time. There we go, we encircled that port, give it to me, thank you very much. Well, there's the front line for us. Let's use it. Finally, the big focus. Well, I was going to do Asian Communist Solidarity, but I can't do it. Why? Ah, because the Chinese United Front is here. Great. Let's nationalize the Zaibatsus then. Right, we gotta get those supply hubs. Supply hubs or nothing, really. Manchuria has a medium tank? Of course they do. Well, great. I just lost a lot of my navy. Thanks, Puyi. Thanks, Puyi. How much further to go? Seriously, what are they still holding at this point? Oh my god, it's Taiwan, isn't it? No, it's not even that. There goes even more of my navy. Oh yeah, because I've now done nationalized Zaibatsus, all of these get bypassed. Whoops. Oh well. Yep, the only thing Manchuria has left at this point is nothing. Hooray! Thank you. And sorry, my fleet is gone. Now this has always been a problem. Yeah, that was kind of annoying to lose basically half of my fleet, but whatever. In my practice game, I couldn't take everything in the peace deal. So I guess technically this is better. It's not. I was going to do Asian Communist Solidarity, but thanks to the Chinese United Front, I guess I got to think of something else, eh? Oh yeah, for some reason as well, Menjiang still here. I wonder if they'll get guaranteed. Not in my luck today. Yeah. Well, I gotta admit, I wasn't expecting that, but you know what? I'm here for it. I can deal with Menjiang later. This might be the best opportunity for us to help Mao. We're gonna need some units to push via Beijing, but the rest can push from somewhere else. Gonna need another field marshal. Ta-da. Sure. I'm guessing what Mao has done is infiltration. That's normally the thing that allows him to declare. And that's useful for me. Very useful, actually. And finally, Asian Communist Solidarity. Come on, Mao. Don't capitulate, man. Come on. I'm actually going to justify on Chang just so Mao doesn't capitulate. I need this. I'm not even looking because I don't want to know. Hooray! Justifying on him was probably a bad move, but I had to do it. Let's go. Luckily, Chiang Kai-shek still has corruption. He does have Chinese unity, however. That is annoying, but we'll manage, eh? We'll manage. Right, can I do anything useful? Nope. Right, let's just push on him then. Let's see what we can do. I do have his cipher, so... Come on. Naval invasion is ready, so... Patrol again. Lose all our fuel. Why did I put my marines there? Whoops. Oh well. They landed and I didn't even notice, because I am way too silly for this. Right, come on, give me Shanghai. I think I also have a port. Yeah, I have Hangzhou. That's brilliant. I'll send in the rest. I really should train up some more units, but I wasn't ready for this. I didn't think this would happen. And I guess since all of this is Mao's caused, this is useful for me. Oh wait, I didn't activate you. Whoops. That is a big whoops. I honestly thought I had pressed the button. Come on, nice. 2 units encircled. How is this front doing? Not the greatest, if I'm honest. Mostly on the count of it being mountains. This is going to be so slow today. You have no idea. Can these guys still push? Not sure, but I can surely push 2 units there. What the hell? What the hell happened there? You saw that? That just randomly flipped. back to Chang. What? Hey dudes, Bubbles from the future here. Most of you have probably already figured it out, but Mao capitulated, so all of the land flipped back. However, I did not figure that out, and I thought Hoi 4 was cheating me. And so That just makes me want to use port strats on Tianjin, because that was kind of annoying. What? The worst bit about it is now he can deal with army corruption. Great. Did he have enough convoys to send units in Tianjin? I don't know. Oh, he does. Alright, that'd be kind of boring if I did port strats, but I'm going to do it for a minute. Since Chang wants to head smash, that's also fine by me. Research slots. There we go, there's the last one. Let them go. Well, you know what, if Chang wants to do that, that's fine by me. I have his cipher, let's see what we can do. Probably not much. I still don't have too many units, and Mao did capitulate. But it's worth a try. I can at least take Nanjing, I suppose. Might be able to encircle here as well. Come on, take Beijing. I almost thought for a second he did it again. There we go, we broke that. That's nice. Come on, encircle those 5 units. Thank you. If I can push Chang's units fine enough, but it's all the warlords. That's kind of the problem. More head smashing by Chang? Fine by me. Yep, he's beginning to deal with army corruption, the one thing we had going for us. Good. A few units encircled there, another encirclement possible. And obviously the more we take, the stronger Mao gets. I'd so love to encircle Yangzhou, but can I do it? Maybe. Yay! That's something. Unfortunately, I don't have enough war support to do Spirit of Buddha. That'd be nice. Maybe I can finally get that research slot, though. But I wasn't expecting a push to be needed now. But maybe one is. There we go, we've actually managed to encircle the peninsula. That's useful. Well, I was going to naval invade it, but clearly that's not necessary now. I'll naval invade somewhere else. Maybe the Guangxi clique. You know, that's probably a good idea. If we invade the clique, we get a lot of resources. But maybe we can link up this line. Oh yes, now that's an encirclement and a line break. Wonderful. I see a big encirclement around here. And we might be able to pull this one off. Yay! Encirclement! We actually made one! Right, I think it's time to reorganize this a little bit. Because we have 2 armies here. And we could definitely do better. Right, they'll all be assigned to you, I think. But of course, I must close this encirclement. It's way too good to pass up. Look at that, 14 units. And the invasion of the Guangxi clique is underway. Looks like the clique are going to defend themselves, but that's fine. I would expect them to be honest. Right. Support, and try and take Nanning and all of their stuff. Oh dear, I got a unit encircled. Whoops. Right, cipher. And finally, we can push on one line. Army corruption appears to be gone, but oh well. We'll make do with what we have. Oh, a gap and an encirclement to make. Looks like we're really making progress now. Still, though, have a long way to go. Luckily, I did some collabs, because if you don't do collabs on China, you're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, you can't go too fast, or you get cut off. Come on, take Guangzhou and Nanning. They're big VPs, eh? Another encirclement coming up. Fall of Paris. And encircled. Hooray. The Great Battle of Wuhan is underway. And it's over. How much further? So little time, eh? Cipher. Always about the ciphers. Come on, let's break the back of China already. Oh great, the Soviets finally sent a tank. Come on, that should be it for the Guangxi clique. We're going to encircle a Soviet unit, I think. Yep. That's nice. How much more do these guys have? Somehow that unit has broken out, and I am more than okay with that. Is that enough? Hooray! I gotta be honest with you, I feel like I deserve to puppet China. I did all the work. Mao did nothing. So you know what? I think I will. No, Xinjiang wasn't here. Whatever. This is going to be messy, and maybe there'll be some event for Mao to annex them, but fine by me. Japanese China, Chinese Soviet Republic, and Xinjiang. Because hoi for. So yeah, unsurprisingly the path still has things going for it, but it is ridiculous just how much was missed by Paradox when they did this. Surely they playtested this, but then again, all of the evidence suggests that they didn't. Oh well, maybe in a few years, Paradox will fix this. Ha ha ha. So until next time everybody, I thank you for watching, I do hope you've enjoyed it, and until we meet again, from me, Bubbles Zest. Goodbye. Alright, time to clean up this mess. Come on. Wait. Why are the Soviets called in? I didn't call in the Soviets. Well, at least that was quick. Done.